Just had to get on here real quick because I woke up this morning at about maybe 5:30, and y'all, I was feeling great. Got in my little praise music, my sermon, my prayer. Um, then I started working on my invoices. Just about done with them, so I can get them submitted, so I can at least get paid by the ninth. Um, but while I'm doing this, first, I was playing dress up. I ain't been able to get in this dress since I bought it, and I'm in it. Yeah, I'm in it. It looks nice too. But I was just sitting here doing my invoices, and I'm having tomatoes and cucumbers for breakfast, which is pretty good. Um, I think I cut up too many. I'm not gonna eat all that. Um, but anyway, like I said, I'm sitting here. I'm feeling pretty good. And then that feeling came over me again. You know, I don't know if I got up before him in the morning, and that's why I was able to be all right in the morning time, or maybe he just started thinking about me at this time because that feeling came over me like real quick. And, I put back on my gospel music, trying to listen to it. Couldn't shake it. But I just know I don't want to feel that way. So, with that being said, I jumped on here and say, hey, like I say, before I talk about anybody else, I'm going to talk about myself. So I just jumped back on here and say, let me talk it through. Because I can't go to sleep right now. I can't stop getting my money. You know what I mean? This is my money. And right now I'm in a good position where if I do this and I get it on time, um, my bank account is probably going to be fatter than it's ever been with all the income that I've been bringing in. So I'm excited to see how that's going to look. But the transferring of energy, boy, that's what I'm saying, y'all. Be careful who you develop a soul tie with. Um, me, the first soul tie that I have, it wasn't that hard because that person passed away. So, it was like emptiness. I couldn't feel his sadness. I couldn't feel, the things that he was going through because he no longer existed. And that was the hardest part for me because he was my best friend. And, when he passed, I lost a lot of stuff. I lost, and not materialistic things. I lost stability. I lost a person that I can count on. I lost that type of stuff. And see, when you create soul ties, that's basically the loss that you feel. And because I am where I am at in life, I have all the materialistic things. I have that, I worked hard for it. So when I lose a partner, those are the things that I lose. I lose the stability, I lose the companionship, I lose the friendship, I lose all the stuff that makes it important. Um, I'm not too much worried about materialistic stuff because, like I said, I can get that on my own. What I can't get is somebody that's going to be true to me for who I am. They're going to be authentic with me. Like they're not gonna play around and, you know, like again, I said, protect my heart. You know, the the one thing that I hate is being accused of some stuff that I didn't even do. And the fact that you believe somebody else over me, when in fact you've been with me this whole time and you see how I move, you know, you should know me. And when you act like you don't know me, that hurts. I don't know about um for y'all, but it hurts. God damn it, won't he stop? Because this should not be making me cry right now. I done talked about this stuff so much, and y'all done see me talk about it. And I have not been crying. But for some reason this morning, I'm crying. It's been 2 months. Why am I still crying? You know? If you say you don't want to deal with me, if you say you over me, then leave me alone physically, mentally. That don't tell me that you don't want to have nothing to do with me or you don't want to talk to me and then be over there feeling some type of way and throwing that shit over here. That's what I don't appreciate because now you're messing up my day for no reason at all. You know, I'm supposed to be going fishing with my friend today. We're going to load up the fishing gear and we're going to go fishing. You know, I'm supposed to have a nice day today. Why are you messing with me? I don't know. But like I was saying, that's the part that hurt. You know, been with me 2 years, day in, day out. I ain't never came and hunt you down. I ain't never tracked you down. Within this 2 years, I ain't never been able to locate you without you telling me where you're at. Except for when you're at work, because I know when you're at work. But I never did none of that shit. You know? Might have blew up your phone a few times. Yep, that's me. I'll take full accountability for that. When I can't find you, I'm blowing your phone up. But I mean, it's just funny how persons say they know you, and then again, then they act like they don't. You know, like I was told that he found the tracker on his car, but I wonder who found it. You know what I'm saying? Your girlfriends, was it you? Who found the tracker? Where your man is all the time. Like, you know, he go to work, he come home. When he say he's going to his mama's house, you can call him and he's at his mama's house. When he says he's going to his best friend's house, you can call him and he's at his best friend's house. Now, when he's saying he's going to the store or what have you, he goes to the store, he comes right back. Even when he says he's going to the boat, he goes to the boat and he comes right back, you know. And most of the time, I know he's at the boat because I'll call him. He'll pick up the phone. He'll let me know, hey, babe, it's too loud in here. I can't really hear what you're saying. Then, at a point in time, I started going to the boat with him. So if I'm going to the boat with you, I know when you're at the boat. I know when you're at your mom's house. I know what you're doing when you're doing. Ladies, would you have to put a tracker on your man? Would you spend the money to put a tracker on a man that you know where the hell he's at? That is my question for today. Because that'll be a waste of money. And then, um, would you buy a cheap tracker that don't keep up with his activities from minute to minute? Or would you buy one that keeps up with his activities from 3 to 4 hours? You know, 3 to 4 hours it updates and let you know where he's at, or you this particular thing, which was an iPod, the ones we use for key finders or what have you, because I seen a picture of it, and just because I got an iPhone, he think it was me. But those, we all know that those things only let you know where your stuff is. Like if you drop your keys, or if you drop your phone or something like that. That's what type of tracker it is. And then it has to be by internet or another iPhone user for it to you know what I'm saying? For it to update. Not a very good tracker at all. Not a tracker that you would put on a man that you thought was cheating. Now, mind you, I don't think he was cheating. I never had that issue with him, never had that problem. I can safely say that. Now, whether he was doing it or not, right now I'm starting to think that maybe, maybe I was naive, but I still don't know, because I never really caught him doing anything. And then we was always together, or he was at work, or if he was gone away from me, it wasn't no more than, I want to say, 5 to 6 hours top, when he go with his friend, his best friend, maybe once or twice a month. And at this point, I'm thinking that if a woman is that thirsty that she can wait to see you once a month, then hey, I'm not gonna trip off of it. You know, I'm not. It's not that important to trip off of, because you're settling for one day a month, and it's not even a whole day, you know, because I see him every day, every month, every day of that month, and I'm with him majority of the time. So that's petty. I'm not finna trip off of that. No, it's not even worth my time. But that part just hurts. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. That part just hurt. And I really want y'all to answer that question if y'all watch my live. I'm gonna put it on a short too. Cause I really want to know that answer to that question. Would you pay that much money to track a man that you already know where the hell he is at? Because that makes no sense to me. But, like I said, I got on here to defer that energy. It was coming at me hard, y'all. If I hadn't got on here, I probably would have been boo-hoo crying, not even been able to finish my damn work. Um, that's what I get tired of. You throwing that shit over here and fucking up my day. But let's talk about something else. My blood pressure, I got that down. I'm now I'm 140 over, I think it was 76. Yeah. Not quite there yet, but I'm getting there. I needed to be 120 over 40 before I had my surgery. I had another little medical situation going on, but that's taken care of. I got a lot going on, y'all. I got a lot going on. most of all, this weight loss journey. I hope y'all follow me through it because I say I'm starting to look pretty nice here. Yep. But I still got to work on these arms. Still got to tighten up the stomach. Um, but my legs are looking nice. My friend asked me if I could wear a dress while we're fishing. I said yes. I don't know if I'm gonna wear this dress because I think I'm gonna wear a different one, but it's white. I don't know how that's gonna work out because we're gonna be on grass and stuff. But I think I should be okay because I'm a girly girl. He gonna throw the reel, and I'm just gonna sit there and look pretty and hold the pole. What I'm gonna do, okay? I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. That's what I do. And yeah, he want to take me out to eat, but I quit eating fast food. That's one thing in my weight loss journey I did, and it seems to be working because a lot of times you don't know what that food is. You don't know what's in that food. You don't. Um, Hell, we don't even know if the food they're giving us in the grocery store is real. I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all. Don't know where this stuff is coming from. We just praying and eating and hoping it don't mess us up for real, for real. So that's why I've been sticking mostly with my fish, my vegetables. Um, I did get closer to the closing of my house. I gotta send them over some stuff this weekend. We are finna move into the final stage because I gotta get out of this house. Too many memories. And I think once I get out of this house, I'll be okay. But I'm hoping to move either a little bit before my birthday or a little bit after my birthday. My birthday is August the 19th. Um, gonna turn up. Gonna turn up. I will tell y'all how old I will be, but I'm gonna tell you the same age that I tell my kids every fucking year. I'll be 45. I'll be 45, all right? My daughter said, Mama, you've been 45 for some years now, a whole lot of years. Yep. And I'm gonna keep on being 45. Mm-hmm. Because it was a good year. It was a very good year. I thought this was pepper I was sprinkling on my cucumbers, but I think it's oregano. And it don't taste bad. But I am gonna put some pepper on it. Because I want some pepper. Yeah, that's some pepper. I want to eat all my tomatoes because I'm getting full. And the tomatoes will go badder than the cucumbers, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna eat the last three tomatoes and then I'm gonna put the cucumbers in the refrigerator and probably eat them later. Yep, and I think that's all I'm gonna eat today. I might eat some fish. I don't know, or either bacon. I ain't been able to give up the bacon yet, y'all. Let me hear about that in the comments. Can you give up bacon? Like, oh my God, bacon is good. It shouldn't be eating it, but it's good. Mm, yep, that's better. But yeah, I think I'm about to jump back off here, try to do some more work, listen to my gospel. And hopefully them feelings don't come back. Cause I'm telling you, I don't know what he's doing right now, but it wasn't good. It was not good at all. It was not. Still gonna be setting up today. Um, Trying to get this phone thing figured out. This mic right here. Say, I ain't read the directions yet. I don't know what it is about black people and directions, but we don't get along. So I think I'm gonna finally sit down and read the directions or do a YouTube video. You know, somebody on YouTube talking about it. So after I figure that part out, I think I'll be ready to go. Got all my stuff. All my stuff. Yep. Um, get the sign position right where it's showing on the camera good and where it's showing me good. I make space for another chair. Um, because I don't know if y'all seen my daughter. Her and her silly questions about bowls. Okay. um, I know this girl better show up for work. Boy, these people. See what she said. Why aren't you at work? Oh God. Then I got that to deal with. I'm telling you, boy. But I like this dress. I like it. I'm finna go get me some new bras because apparently I don't have enough, and apparently they're getting too big. Um, and with the exercises that I'm doing, it's lifting my chest up. You know, is lifting them up, and it's just it's nice. I'm telling you, boy. I did not know my titties was this huge. I guess he was right, you know. But he only seen just the cleavage part of him when I pulled my shirt down. He only seen that part. Girl, yeah, he was like a deer caught in the headlights. Okay, but I think what I'm gonna do after I lose the weight, I think I'm gonna have a titty lift where they sit up on their own and be perky and stuff. I think I'm gonna do that for myself. What do y'all think? I think I should, you know. And then I'm not gonna get too much done, you know, just depending on if I have sagging skin because my thing is this, and I keep saying it, and I'm gonna talk about myself and nobody else. I don't want to lose the weight and have all this flabby skin where I'm still ashamed to show my body. You know, I want to be able to put on a two piece or, you know, put on something sexy and look sexy, not have all this skin just flapping around and, you know, all that cellulite. Oh my God. I've been seeing some stuff and it just scared me. It traumatized me. And I think that's why for a long time I didn't try to lose the weight because I was like, I don't want to be like that. But some friends and gave me some tips. They told, I think it was castor oil. I think that was castor oil, olive oil, and olive oil. Mix it together and rub it on your skin, and it works as a skin tightener naturally. And I think I don't know about the collagen part of it, but I do know I take in a lot of collagen. You know, like I said, I've been doing that pineapple, this one. I gotta order some more because I thought I had another can of it, and I probably do. I just gotta find it. But I'm gonna look for it today. But I'm gonna order me some today. Um, it is really really good. It really is. Um, that in the that was the other one. Um, yeah, that's all over the internet. And this one that you have to keep in the refrigerator. And then this right here, I'm still trying to get with it. My personal trainer he he recommended it. It's for it's muscle recovery. I think that's what it is, electrolytes. And it's supposed to help you retain your muscle and not lose your muscle. But y'all, when I tell you, I made this one yesterday, and it would have been my first time drinking it. I drank a little bit of it, but I couldn't finish it because I don't take in sugar because of my diabetes. This is extremely sweet, but it says no sugar. So I'm wondering what the hell they put in it, you know? Because it is extremely, I mean, it's sweeter than the Jolly Ranchers. It really is. That's what it kind of put me in the mind of, but it has a real funky aftertaste. I mean, it's just it's. Let me see. It's like it's bitter. It's sweet and bitter. That's a hell of a combination. And then it has that artificial um I don't know. Then it make your stomach hurt. Oh God, my stomach. Oh Lord. I don't know. I'm gonna have to pour that in like a whole thing of water. I thought it would be something that, I can mix the scoop up and then just drink it down like I do with the collagen. Nope. I'm gonna have to pour that into a whole big old thing of ice and water and put some probably some green tea in it and some I'm probably gonna do dandelion tea. Yeah, I'm a real big tea drinker. I had stopped for a while, but I'm getting back into drinking my teas. And I don't like to put sugar in my teas because it takes away from the benefits of them. So I'm gonna start that back. And then what? I'm finna go get another tattoo. Yeah, I'm finna go get another tattoo. And this one is gonna be my child's father's name and my ex's name. Um, and the reason why I'm doing it because I think I'm gonna put them in a butterfly. To symbolize free, setting them free, and it's gonna be the two men that I ever loved in my whole entire life. Who's going to pay? Who's going to pay what? Who is this? Jasmine. The owner is gonna pay. It's his building. Why would I pay for his building? You need to get with him. That's his building. He takes care of that. I don't take care of the maintenance on the air conditioner. Nope. But see what he's gonna say. He's typing back. Don't you hate when those three dots pop up and then it takes them forever to type and it'd be like, okay. Like right now, he started typing immediately. Who's the owner? Keep asking me that. Act like he don't know this man. Sending this picture of him. Like, come on now. How you gonna come work on the building and the person called you to come work on the building and you acting like you don't know who he is. And then when you get there you tell me he's your friend, but then you still don't know who he is. It's just crazy to me. I don't know what's wrong with him. Okay, Jasmine, where you at? Where you at? Let me screenshot this photo. But yeah, that's my plan today. I'm going fishing after I get done with this work. Um, didn't get a hold to the trucking company. I mean, to the state on the trucking company yesterday. Um, I'm trying to get this other truck insured and get it on the thing because I'm picking up more loads than this one truck can handle. So I'm just trying to figure that part out. Screenshot you because this dude act like he don't know who you are and irritating me. Jasmine, yeah, I hope that answers your question. Like, and then this girl ain't answered me back yet. She see my text. So I guess she'll be another one that I let go. I'm not playing. But yeah. Um I'm gonna see um what I can do. Let me find out how many kids Shanice got. I'm going to work today. But I will if I have to. Yeah, I will if I have to, but I don't want to. But if I have to go up there and play with the kiddos, I'll go up there and play with the kiddos. Not gonna be a big deal. Um, gotta do what you gotta do to keep your money coming in, right? If you had to told me 20 something years ago that this is what I was gonna be doing, I would have said nope. There's no way. That's not what I went to school for. But God has a funny way of putting you in a position that He wants you in. You know, had I not lost the grandbaby, I wouldn't have chose this path. And sometimes he makes it uncomfortable so you can move. And that's what I think about my ex. He had to make it uncomfortable for me so I can get fired back up. But we'll talk about that in another session. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Matter of fact, we'll talk about that later on this evening if I don't get my phone hooked up. Um, I want to thank you guys for getting on my channel, for coming to see me. I really appreciate it. Um, and it's helped me a lot. It helped me through this breakup. Just me being able to tell my truth has really helped me. You know, don't care really if anybody ever tune into it to see it or how they feel about it. It's my truth, and it's growing me spiritually, emotionally, physically. It's making me to be a better person. Sometimes we dread the pain and we don't want we don't want to go through difficult situations, but if we don't go through those difficult situations, how can we be who we are? Because I wouldn't take back none of the stuff that's happened to me because everything that happened to me made me into this incredible woman, you know, incredible, strong black woman. And there's many of us out there. There's many of us out there because a black woman goes through a lot. We have to take it from the white people, then we have to take it from our men. It's like we are at the bottom trying to get to the top. And when we get to the top, sometimes they still treat us like we're at the bottom. You know, Black women are so underappreciated till it doesn't even make any sense. And I don't know why that is. It is, whether we talk crazy or what have you, we're still people, you know? And maybe we wouldn't talk so crazy if we wasn't treated so crazy. And a lot of people don't understand that. Most of the time when we talk crazy, we are trying to fight our way out of something. We are trying to fight our way out of something. You got to think about it. Most of our men are in jail. So that leaves us out here to basically play the man and the woman in the household. Long time ago, we had to start stepping up, taking care of our children. My mama, she had to step up and take care of all four of us. You know, she had to do that. And it's been that way since the it's been that way for a long time, and it's crazy that we do the most work and we are less valued by people around us. And if they only knew, if they only could see our worth like we see our worth, then maybe it'll get better. Because I'm telling you, I'm worth a hell of a lot more than what people treat me. And I know that. And I know that because I have God, the Most High. I have Him. He's the one that reminds me of that every day. That I am not somebody's doormat. I am not cheated. You know, I am not beneath. I am the head. He reminds me that. And I will be the head until he brings my king, my Boaz. Until he brings him, I will be the head. Because that will lead me that I can follow. I really want somebody that can take charge, you know? And we sit down and discuss things together and make decisions together, you know? That I can learn from and he learns from me. I want somebody romantic, somebody that knows how to treat a woman, and somebody that's not so argumentative. You know, you don't have to argue to get your point across. All you have to do is talk to me. You know, I'm going to listen. So, I mean, I want a man that understands that. And this go around, I'm not settling for anything less. I'm not. Had it with him. So I know the next time, since God always elevate me, I'm gonna have it. He says he will give us the desires of our heart if we follow him. And right now I'm following him wherever he goes. So I know he's gonna bring it to me. I just gotta be patient. That's the hard part, ladies, being patient. I'm not rushing into anything. I'm not jumping in nobody's bed. I'm not. I'm too scared to. I'm gonna catch something. I don't want to catch nothing. I don't want to. I don't even want a yeast infection. I don't want my twat smelling like tuna and something worse. You know, no. I gotta keep it clean. But yeah, that's it for me. I'll be back on here a little later. I just had to get that feeling off of me. All right, y'all.